So what's this? Obviously, it's pretty straightforward. It's a light bulb. What kind of light bulb? It is a smart light bulb. You can do stuff like this. Google, set my desk lamp to 100%. Takes a second, but it does it. However, we're going to be talking about this guy. What is this? It's, well, the Roku. It's actually, funny enough, it's the exact same brand. I'm not even kidding. If you go to Walmart right now and you happen to see this and this are the same light bulb. Not even kidding. And the reason I know this is because when I looked at that and I saw the, well, here, look at this. The cameras are identical. And then I Googled it and it says, yeah, Wyze and Roku are now doing a thing. They're a partnership. That was pretty cool. So let's do that instead. So weight-wise, these are almost identical. I want to say the Roku's probably a little bit heavier, but that's mostly because it's got color in it. So it's probably got a couple more electronics. So we're gonna take this light bulb, we're gonna replace it in here. But first we gotta check a couple things before we do that. Does the Roku have its own app for the light bulbs and all their smartware, or is it the Wyze app? That's what we're about to find out. We're gonna go ahead and go to the Play Store. Right here, we're going to type in Roku. Roku remote, cast screen, no Wi-Fi, remote control. Okay, let's see what we have to do for this thing. Ah, here you go. Roku Smart Home. Let's install this and see what it does. Alright, now that that's open, let's go ahead and swap back over to the camera, and we're going to weirdly take apart my lamp. You'll see what I mean in a second. Pretty much the entire time that this has been up here, all that you're realistically seeing is just a paper napkin. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to like dampen this a little bit, and that was as simple as that. Oh, interesting. So we should now have two things recording at the same time. So we're gonna go ahead and open the Smart Roku. It's probably gonna ask me to make like, yep, I had a feeling. Tap to continue, blah, blah, blah. I had a feeling. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this real quick. All right, hopefully this will be like the easiest way to do it. Please make this so simple. Okay, that's really cool. It turned it blue. Now, here's the thing. Once I put this under the Google Home app, I do wonder if everything will go according to plan. We'll find out here in a minute. What is that? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. It knows. Alright, finish naming. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go to here. And if I remember right, set up device, linked with here, and then we're going to look, shouldn't this have, there it is. I'm going to go to Roku. Alright, so if you've never done this before, it's pretty straightforward. You press the plus button, set up device, works with Google. Go to that, we're going to type in Roku. You're going to hit that, continue. Usually it's pretty straightforward and it'll do it automatically. Don't got to worry about too much. It might ask you to re-enter a password, maybe, maybe not, who knows. Alright, let's see if it pulled up properly. If so, it should be under home. Yep, link to your device. Yep, I thought so. So what we do here is we go here, turn it back on, turn it to 100%, add to room. We can now add to Wonderland Asylum. More devices, we're going to add it to my bedroom. And, all right, let's find out. So we go to here and now we can see all my lighting. Perfect. So this is the next cool thing I really wanted to do. First of all, Google, set my desk lamp to ghost white.
Sorry, it looks like the desk lamp isn't available right now.
I know why. I think I know why. For like the last 15 or 20 minutes, however long this took, whatever the time is on my phone in comparison to last time. I finally got it all figured out. It was rather frustrating. If you've never done this before, it would probably drive you nuts and you'd be like, I'm taking this thing back. I don't want anything to do with these things. Frankly, I love these bulbs. I think they're fun. I think they're a lot of goodness, whatever you want to call it. And at the end of it all, it does take a little bit of practice to get down. And let me show you real quick in the settings what I had to do to get it all situated. So in the settings, you're going to see where once you have it all set up, if you've already got a handful of these already, you're probably a lot like me where you keep ending up with smart home stuff, and you're probably at that point where you just want to throw it all out the window and ask, why do I need to keep getting more and more and more? The real reason I have Genie still is because I happen to have like a couple of their outlets, and when I have the money, I'm gonna switch from Genie back over to Wyze. I just haven't had the opportunity. But under the Wyze app, it's pretty much identical to the Roku app is identical to the Wyze app. So when you open up the Wyze app, like I said, it's basically identical. Under your Google Home app, of course, after you set that all up, like you saw me do originally, and I did blah, 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 blah. So now, if you're watching the camera regularly, I can go ahead and set it the way I want to. No. What was really frustrating at the time, the reason I was having so much trouble is because these were all in separate places and I had no idea that they actually were, which was rather annoying if you have never done this kind of thing before. On the plus side now, I'm capable of doing this on my phone. That's pretty cool. Gives me sort of an eerie look. Hold on a minute. Which, obviously, if you've played with this kind of stuff enough, you know what you want it to be set as. So obviously I can now do this. Google, set my desk lamp to 1%. Thank you.
Okay, setting the desk light brightness to 1%.
Now you're probably asking, what should I do with my spare Wyze bulbs? Should I trash them? Should I give them away? Do whatever you want with them. I've been tempted to actually repurpose these and put them in my studio lights, so that way I can be like, yeah, I got a new purpose for them or whatever. The only other thing I was thinking about with these is maybe put them in my mom's light downstairs when I have the opportunity and let her fiddle with them. Be like, turn on my light 1, 2, or 3 or something. Or I can also give one to my sister because she's got a Google Home. However, we gotta fix that later and figure out what in the world's wrong with that. So here's my suggestion at the end of all of this. I know that some people are going to be like, what do you think? What's your final thoughts with all of this? Now, granted, I would like to go ahead and say that with how Google Home is set up, I'm not a big fan of how things are at the end of the day because, frankly, I don't like having a lot of apps. I'm not even kidding. Hold on, let me show you on here how ridiculous this is. Go figure. We'll try to make this quick. On here, if you scroll through it, like where you want to set up another device and you works with Google, I'm not even kidding when I say there's a lot of them. There's a lot of devices you've never heard of before. Oh my God, there is a lot. We're not even halfway through it. We're only at the E's. No, no. Oh my God. Only at the SSTs, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and then everything in Korean and Japanese or Chinese. Oh my freaking Lord, dude. That is a lot of apps. That's just like, because everybody basically has to have an app. So what can you essentially do? It's a colorful bulb. Who cares? Enjoy it. It's awesome. Buy yourself one. It's $10. I essentially don't need this anymore, so I can have all my magnets back. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I hope you come back for more silly little videos like this in the future. I was thinking about doing a Roku versus Fire Sticks video, but I was like, there's so many of those. This just came out. This is more interesting. I would love to set up a bunch of these, like, is my hair sticking up on the side? It is. I would love to set up a bunch of these all over the house just for fun, just have some colorful bulbs. But hey, that's another day for another video, and I have an idea for, I want to get 4 of these and I want to put them in my kitchen and see how everybody reacts to them. Just have all the lights go different colors. But until then, have fun, and I hope this was a good video. So, later.